Imagine waking up every single morning, not with a gentle stretch or a cheerful thought, but with a deep, dull ache. Imagine knowing that every step you take, every time you try to stand up from your favorite chair, every time you reach for something on a high shelf, it will be met with a silent, nagging protest from your own body. That's how my wonderful grandma, the one who always had the warmest hugs and the best cookies, was starting her days. It broke my heart to see it. For so long, her mornings were a struggle. She loved her little garden, loved going for her morning walk, even just puttering around the house. But the pain, especially in her joints, had started to steal that joy away. Her knees would creak, her back would groan, and her hands, which used to be so nimble, felt stiff and uncooperative. She moved slower, she'd hesitate more, and I could see the frustration and sadness in her eyes. It was like her body was holding her hostage, preventing her from doing the simple things that brought her so much happiness. Does that sound familiar to you, dear one? Perhaps you felt that same stiffness, that same reluctance in your own body when you first wake up. It's a very common experience as we get a little older, and it's okay if you're feeling it too. My grandma certainly wasn't alone, and neither are you. But I want to tell you, it doesn't have to be this way forever. There's a gentle path, a simple habit that changed everything for her, and I truly believe it can make a world of difference for you too. The heartbreak of seeing her struggle, it truly was heartbreaking. My grandma, a woman who had always been so independent and full of life, was slowly losing bits of herself to this constant discomfort. I remember one morning, she tried to get up from the breakfast table, and she winced so sharply that I actually gasped. She just smiled bravely and said, "Oh, it's just my old knees, sweetheart." But I knew it was more than just old knees. It was pain, real pain, taking a toll not just on her body but on her spirit. She started avoiding stairs, even the few steps up to her porch. Her walks became shorter and shorter until eventually they stopped altogether. She'd talk about how much she missed going out to see the birds or feeling the sun on her face during her strolls. And the worst part, she started to believe that this was just how it is when you get older. That pain was an inevitable part of aging, something you just had to grit your teeth and bear. But my heart just ached for her. I couldn't stand by and watch her vibrant spark dim. We tried so many things, fancy creams, special pillows, even different types of shoes. Some helped a tiny bit, but nothing seemed to truly address the root of the morning stiffness, that overall feeling of being stuck in her own body. I felt so helpless, and I could tell she felt helpless too. Have you ever felt that way, feeling like you've tried everything and nothing quite works? It's a tough feeling, isn't it? The search for a solution and the disappointments. So, we embarked on a mission, Grandma and I, a mission to find something that would help her move more freely, something that wasn't another pill or a complicated exercise routine that felt more like a chore than a comfort. We read articles, we watched videos, we even spoke to various specialists. Some suggestions were too strenuous for her, requiring movements that simply felt impossible with her level of stiffness. Others were just plain confusing, full of jargon and complex instructions that left us scratching our heads. There were moments of hope, of course. We'd try a new method, and for a day or two, she might feel a tiny bit better. But then the old stiffness would creep back in, sometimes even worse, leaving her feeling discouraged and deflated. Each time a new solution didn't work, it was another little blow to her confidence, another reinforcement of that sad idea that this was just her lot in life. And honestly, it was frustrating for me too, seeing her try so hard and still not find relief. It's easy to feel defeated when you're facing persistent discomfort, isn't it? To think that maybe you're just stuck with it. But I always told her, Grandma, we're not giving up. Your body is amazing, and we just need to find the right way to remind it how wonderful it can feel. And it was in that spirit of gentle persistence, without pushing or forcing, that we stumbled upon something truly simple, something she could do right there in her own home, even before she got out of bed, and that made all the difference. The unexpected discovery, one simple morning habit. Now, what if I told you that the secret to my grandma's newfound freedom of movement wasn't some expensive therapy or a complicated workout program? What if I told you it was something so gentle, so simple, that it felt almost too easy to be true? Well, it is. The habit that changed everything for her is a gentle, mindful morning flow of movement, done right there in her bed, before her feet even touch the floor. It's not about big, strenuous stretches. It's not about pushing through pain. It's about listening to your body, moving slowly and encouraging your joints and muscles to gently wake up. Think of it like this. When you first wake up, your body is like a rusty old gate. If you try to yank it open quickly, it'll creak and groan, maybe even get stuck. But if you slowly, gently push it little by little, lubricating the hinges as you go, it starts to swing open smoothly. That's exactly what this morning flow does for your body. My grandma started this routine, and it took a little while, but gradually, steadily, her mornings began to transform. The first few days, she just felt a little less stiff. Then she noticed she could stand up with fewer groans. A few weeks in, she was reaching for things above her head with less discomfort. And now, she's back in her garden, she's taking short walks again, and her laughter rings through the house with a lightness I hadn't heard in years. It's truly remarkable, and the best part, it only takes a few minutes, right there in bed. Are you ready to discover this little secret for yourself, understanding why this works in simple terms just for you? Before we jump into the steps, let's talk a little bit about why this simple morning flow works so well. Don't worry, I won't use any complicated words. I'll explain it just like I explained it to Grandma. Imagine your joints, like your knees, hips, and shoulders, as hinges. When you sleep, especially for several hours, these hinges don't move much. And just like any hinge that sits still, the lubricant inside them, what we call synovial fluid, gets a little thick and settles. It's like honey getting cold and sluggish. So when you try to move suddenly in the morning, those hinges feel stiff because they're not well lubricated. They protest. What our gentle morning flow does is very simple. It slowly, gently gets that honey flowing again. By moving your joints through their natural, easy range of motion, you're encouraging that fluid to circulate and warm up. It starts to thin out, becoming more like warm oil, allowing your joints to glide more smoothly. It's like giving your body a gentle internal massage, preparing it for the day ahead. Secondly, our muscles get a little sleepy overnight too. They're not completely switched off, but they're resting. This gentle movement sends a signal to your muscles and nerves, saying, "Good morning, time to gently wake up." It helps improve blood circulation to these areas, bringing fresh oxygen and nutrients, which are so important for healthy, happy muscles and tissues. It's not about building big muscles. It's about reminding them how to work comfortably and without tension. And finally, there's a wonderful mind-body connection here. When you start your day with intention, with gentle self-care, you're setting a positive tone. You're telling your body, "I'm going to take care of you today." This focus can actually help reduce your perception of pain. It's amazing how much a calm, positive start can influence your entire day. So, are you ready to try this gentle morning awakening for your body? Let's do it together. Your gentle morning flow, step by step. Now, here's the really good part. This is the simple morning habit that made such a difference for Grandma. Remember, dear one, the key is gentleness. This isn't about pushing through pain. It's about moving within your comfortable range. If anything hurts, please just stop that particular movement or make it even smaller. You are in charge of your own body, and listening to it is the most important thing. You can do all of these right in your bed before you even swing your legs out. Let's imagine you've just woken up. You're still lying comfortably on your back. Step 1. Gentle awakening breath, about 1 minute. First, just take a moment to notice your breath. No need to change anything, just observe it. Then very gently, place one hand on your chest and the other on your stomach. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, letting your belly rise like a balloon. Feel the hand on your stomach rise, and maybe the hand on your chest rise just a little bit too. Then slowly, gently breathe out through your mouth, letting your belly soften and fall. Repeat this 5 to 10 times. It's like gently reminding your body to relax and welcome the new day. It helps calm your mind and prepare your muscles. There's no rush, just gentle, rhythmic breathing. Step 2. Happy toes and ankles, about 2 minutes. Still lying on your back, gently wiggle your toes. Just tiny movements like you're saying hello to them. Wiggle them up, wiggle them down, spread them wide. Do this for about 10-15 seconds. Now gently point your toes towards the foot of the bed, feeling a very mild stretch along the top of your foot. Hold for a count of 2. Then gently pull your toes back towards your head, feeling a gentle stretch in your calf. Hold for a count of 2. Repeat these gentle pointing and flexing motions 5-8 times for each foot. Remember, no forcing, just gentle movement. Next, let's do some ankle circles. Very slowly, imagine you're drawing a small circle with your big toe. Circle your right ankle 5 times in one direction and then 5 times in the other. Then, switch to your left ankle and do the same. 5 circles clockwise, then 5 counterclockwise. This helps lubricate those ankle joints, which are so important for stable walking. Step 3. Gentle knee bends about 2 minutes. Still lying on your back, gently slide your right heel up towards your bottom, bending your knee. Don't lift your foot off the bed, just slide it gently. Only go as far as feels comfortable. Then slowly slide your leg back down straight. Repeat this 5 times with your right leg. Now switch to your left leg and do the same. Gently slide your heel up, then slowly slide it back down 5 times. This gentle motion helps to get the fluid moving in your knee joints without putting any weight on them. It's a very kind way to wake them up. Step 4. Hip rocks about 1 minute. Keep your knees bent with your feet flat on the bed about hip width apart. Very gently, let both knees slowly fall over to the right side, just a little bit, keeping your feet mostly in place. You'll feel a gentle twist in your lower back and hips. Don't go far, just a small, comfortable twist. Then slowly bring your knees back up to the center. Now let them gently fall to the left side. Go back and forth from side to side, 3-5 times on each side. This is like a gentle massage for your lower back and hips, encouraging flexibility. Step 5. Happy shoulder rolls about 1.5 minutes. Roll onto your side now, or if it's more comfortable, sit up if your bed allows. If sitting up is difficult, just stay on your back for this one. If you're on your back, imagine shrugging your shoulders up towards your ears, then gently relaxing them back down. Do this 3-5 times. Now gently roll your shoulders in slow backward circles. Imagine you're drawing small circles with your shoulders. Do 5 backward circles. Then gently roll them in 5 forward circles. This helps release tension in your neck and upper back and gets your shoulder joints ready for the day. Step 6. Gentle neck tilts about 1 minute. Still lying down or sitting up comfortably. Let your head be relaxed. Very, very gently, let your right ear tilt towards your right shoulder. Don't force it, just let gravity do the work. You should feel a gentle stretch on the left side of your neck. Hold for a breath. Slowly bring your head back to the center. Now gently let your left ear tilt towards your left shoulder. Hold for a breath. Slowly bring your head back to the center. Repeat this 2-3 times on each side. This is incredibly helpful for releasing morning stiffness in your neck. Remember, slow and gentle is key here. Step 7. Arm reaches about 1.5 minutes. Lying on your back, gently bring your arms up towards the ceiling, palms facing each other. Then very slowly let your arms gently drift out to the sides, stopping when your hands are about level with your shoulders, forming a T shape. Don't let them go further than is comfortable. Slowly bring them back up to the ceiling. Repeat this gentle opening and closing motion 3-5 times. This helps open up your chest and shoulders gently. Now stretch your right arm just a tiny bit further towards the top of the bed, feeling a slight lengthen through your side. Then relax. Do the same with your left arm. Alternate 3 times on each side. This is a lovely full body waking stretch. Step 8. Gentle full body stretch about 30 seconds. To finish, if it feels comfortable, very gently reach your arms over your head as far as comfortable and stretch your legs out straight. Imagine you're gently lengthening your entire body like a cat stretching after a nap. Take a nice, deep breath in as you stretch and then exhale with a sigh as you relax everything. Then just wiggle your fingers and toes one last time. And that's it, your gentle morning flow. It might take you about 10-15 minutes total, but every minute is an investment in your comfort and your joy for the day ahead. Important reminders before you start. Now, dear friend, before you jump into this wonderful habit, I have a few very important reminders, just like I gave to Grandma. You are capable of amazing things, and I want you to feel safe and confident as you begin. Listen to your body above all else. This is the golden rule. Your body is smart. It will tell you what it likes and what it doesn't. If any movement causes pain, please stop. It's not about forcing yourself into any position. It's about a gentle invitation. Start small, go slow. You don't have to do every single movement I described right away. Maybe just start with the breathing and the toe wiggles for a few days. Then add the ankle circles. Gradually, you can add more movements as your body becomes more comfortable. It's not a race. Small steps add up to big changes. Consistency is key, not perfection. Doing this routine for 5 minutes every single day is far more effective than doing a perfect 30-minute routine once a week. Try to make it a daily habit, even if it's just a couple of movements on some mornings. Breath is your friend. Remember to breathe gently throughout the exercises. Don't hold your breath. Your breath helps bring oxygen to your muscles and calms your nervous system. It's okay to feel different. Some days, you might feel more flexible than others. That's totally normal. Don't get discouraged if one day feels a little stiffer. Just be gentle with yourself. Hydrate. After your gentle flow, a glass of warm water is a wonderful way to continue waking up your body from the inside out. It helps those lubricants in your joints work even better. Consult your doctor. If you have any serious underlying health conditions, or if you're experiencing severe pain, it's always a good idea to talk to your doctor or a physical therapist before starting any new movement routine. They can offer personalized advice and make sure this is the right approach for you. Remember, this is about self-care, about being kind to your body. You are absolutely capable of doing this, and I truly believe it will bring you so much comfort. The amazing transformation I witnessed. Watching my grandma transform was one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. It wasn't a sudden, overnight miracle. It was a gradual, beautiful blossoming. In the first week or two, she reported feeling a little less stiff in the mornings. Just that alone was a victory. She'd tell me, "My ankles don't feel quite so glued together anymore," or "I can actually turn my head to see the clock without a sharp crick." Then, a few weeks later, she started doing things she hadn't done in ages. She reached for a cup on the top shelf without wincing. She went down the steps to her garden with a little less hesitation. Her gait, the way she walked, started to look more confident, less shuffling. The lines of worry around her eyes, those lines that chronic pain had etched there, seemed to soften. The biggest change, though, was in her spirit. She started humming again in the mornings. She'd smile more, truly light up when talking about her plans for the day. She resumed her short walks around the block, slowly at first, then a little longer each time. Her world, which had felt like it was shrinking because of pain, began to expand again. She told me with tears in her eyes, "Honey, I feel like I've gotten a piece of myself back." And seeing her smile, truly smile, made my heart burst with joy. It was proof that something so simple, so gentle, can have such a profound impact. Your invitation to more comfortable mornings. So, my dear friend, now it's your turn. I truly believe that this simple morning flow can bring you some of that same comfort and freedom that it brought my grandma. It's not a magic cure, but it is a powerful tool, a loving act of self-care you can give yourself every single day. Imagine waking up, and instead of dreading that first move, you gently invite your body to awaken, to prepare for the day ahead, feeling more supple, less stiff, and more ready for whatever comes your way. You don't need any special equipment, you don't need to leave your bed, and you certainly don't need to be an expert. All you need is a few minutes, a gentle intention, and a willingness to be kind to your own body. Remember, every little bit helps. Even if you only do 2 or 3 of the movements on some days, that's perfectly okay. The goal is consistency and gentleness. Take a deep breath right now. Feel that gentle release. That's the same feeling you'll be cultivating every morning. You deserve to move with more ease, to experience less pain, and to enjoy your days to the fullest. This isn't just about movements. It's about reclaiming comfort, joy, and a sense of possibility in your everyday life. My hope for you and your journey. I hope that hearing my grandma's story and learning about this gentle morning flow has given you a renewed sense of hope. You are not alone in your experiences, and there are simple, gentle ways to make your mornings and your entire day more comfortable. This is about empowering yourself, one gentle movement at a time. Remember, every small step forward is a victory. Celebrate your efforts, no matter how tiny they seem. Be patient and kind with yourself, just as you would be with someone you dearly love. Because, you see, you are someone dearly loved and you deserve all the comfort and ease in the world. I would truly love to hear about your experience. If you decide to try this morning flow, or if you already have a morning habit that helps you, please consider sharing it. It helps so many others to know they're not alone. So here's my gentle invitation to you. Will you give this simple morning flow a try for just 1 week? Even just 5 minutes each morning. I truly believe you'll start to notice a difference. And when you do, please come back and share your thoughts in the comments below. Perhaps tell us which movement felt the most helpful for you, or how it changed your first few steps of the day. Your story could inspire someone else, and we'd all love to hear it. Don't forget to gently tap that like button if this video brought you a little bit of comfort or hope, and subscribe if you'd like to hear more simple tips for a joyful, comfortable life. Thank you for listening, and I send you so much warmth and encouragement on your journey. You've got this.